PTSD is just triggered over and over and over and over again. I try to use the lift and can't even go one floor with someone stopping the elevator and trying to get on. And normally that's fine, but I take up a lot of space, and I'm just not going to be near people. And then I go for my walk, but there's just people all over the fucking place, and yeah, most of them have like the right to just like walk around, but it seems almost like a flock of birds that just happens to dart in front of your path. And there's no other way to say it. And then when I finally do go back inside, I have to squeeze past a woman who was using the reflection of the fucking light in order to hide behind, so that I'm trying to get through, and then she's like, "Oh, well, finally let me squeeze through." It's like, how long were you waiting to squeeze through that you couldn't have gone in any other direction? There's like 50 fucking exits that you could choose, but you chose that one and be like, okay, now I have to get through. Like, I can't deal with California. Like, I need more space, but admittedly, that's a fucking scary thing to do, because when you say that you need more space, it's almost like, oh, okay, so we can send the hit squads and like whatever, because it's just, you live in a police country. No, no, no. I guess I have that wrong. It's a police state, but it's like a prison world. It really is a prison world, because you only really have control over your space. However big your room is, your apartment is, your house is. Once you step out of that, these people will fucking dart out of every fucking angle to come be near you. At least that's what it feels like. Like I can't yell at this woman for hiding behind the fucking door to go squeeze by me. I can't yell at her for that, because I don't know if she was there for 30 minutes, 15 minutes, but I just found it really, really odd that the moment I try and get through, it's, oh, now let me squeeze by you. It's like, no, you don't need to squeeze by me. Ah, hello, Kitty Butter. How you doing? How you doing? I'm Ian Iliona. I have PTSD from military sexual trauma. Everything I do is a fucking chore. And then I come back and I want to play some video games, because I got like this beautiful fucking gaming system that costs a lot of fucking money. And then I can't play video games because all I'm thinking is, I had a woman squeeze by me, and no, I wasn't groped this time. This time. I just don't like the possibility of that. I don't like that. I don't like the possibility of being near anyone at this point. I thought when I first came to California, I thought with California, I would be in a space where it'd be like, oh my God, we do magic, you do magic. Come sit by the fire, we'll do some spells, we'll dance around, we'll drink wine. Oh my God, like, dude, be naked, enjoy, like, take off your clothes, here's some, robes, just like, let's just dance and enjoy ourselves, live in the moment. Like, where is that? Where is that? Because that's not what I'm experiencing. What I'm experiencing is just creepy people around me at all times, but never to the point that I can say, hey, this is something I can call the police over. There were things that I had to call the FBI over, but the FBI are like, yeah, you got to call law enforcement locally, mostly because if something is going on, like, the local law enforcement has to handle it. But I'm trying to explain to the FBI, like, this is way too organized. Like you need lots of people to pull this shit off. You need someone listening for me to leave the room. You need people watching cameras as I leave the room. You need people, making phone calls and texting. Oh, he went that way. It's strawberry. You're hella zesty. Yeah, I am. Like I don't know what I plan on doing with these podcasts because all that I do is I talk about my PTSD. But you have to talk about your PTSD because you can't let something like that fester inside of you. I almost broke another goddamn fucking screen because I'm so upset that my agency to say no was taken away. In that situation, I couldn't say no. I couldn't just say, no, can I do that again? Where you didn't have to enter my space in order to come near me at all. Could I just have gone the long way around? And that's what I would have I should have done. I should have done that. Like I've never been in this situation where they're hiding behind the reflection of the light in order to freak me out. Like that requires mathematics, science, and planning. And I didn't think they were that invested in messing with me. Like, hi, Moss Miguel. Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm a veteran with PTSD from military sexual trauma, dealing with the creepiness, which is California. And by the way, all of this is on video camera. So if it ever came down to, I have such a strange way of speaking. When the words come out my mouth, I am shocked sometimes. What you hear is such a mess. Yeah, if it ever came down to it, like there's a camera right there, and anybody who's looking at that camera feed would say, "What in the world is this woman doing there?" Like, if you really needed to go outside, you would just go outside. But it was the moment I went inside that this woman was like, "Oh, oh, well, let me go outside." It's like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is wrong with you people that you have to squeeze by me, and like every chance that they get to like try and match my walking pace, they can. So I'm always walking pace with women, or like if I turn, there's like a woman like right in front of me, and like I say, it's PTSD. These people are doing them, but then you have to ask, why are you slowing down in order to keep pace with me? Like that is something you can measure. That is something you can measure on camera. It's you decelerated to keep pace with me. Like, what is going on here? Why do you have to bother me? And by the way, shout out to old black man with a Xavier Academy t-shirt. I didn't even know that that translated to that particular segment of the population, let's say. But I was a little pleasant to see it because here I am. I'm rocking my Logan as I always do. But I do it because yeah, you could train to be Hugh Jackman, or you could just steal Wolverine's powers. Like I steal Gambit's powers on the regular. It's just why wouldn't you? Like if you knew that when you read the comic books, it's a fucking formula for power, then why wouldn't you do that? It's like you want to do CGI and camera and and the claws come out like this, and I don't. I have the claws if I want. I I could have fun by myself if I want. But yeah, I'll take the health, the regeneration, the agility, the strength. The anti-aging, I'll take that. I don't need to do that for a camera. Like, why would you if you knew that the regeneration and everything was real? I mean, people who play these characters just just they get fucking old. They, it, it's too much stress. It's too long hours. You get a movie that is 2 hours or less. 2 hours or less. But that takes months, years for one perfect fucking scene that they have to do take after take after take. That drains the fucking life out of you. I looked at the guy from Phantom Planet and oh my god, like dude, I fucking fap to you. You are so fucking sexy. You sing well and you're fucking sexy. But I look at you now and I'm like, what the fuck happened to that guy? I mean, you're sexy old, but you got old, dude. Like you were on tour, you had life issues. You weren't taking good care of yourself, and no one said, dude, you need to take care of yourself. You're the fucking front man of the whole fucking band. What the fuck are you doing? Drink a kale smoothie, dude. You're the fucking front man of the fucking band. Fucking get on a treadmill and sweat out the fucking poisons that these fucking food have. Like, what the fuck? I'm so fucking pissed because I was like, dude, I hope you still look like that because I just watched the photo with the two of us together. I was like, fuck it, I ain't getting no photo now. It's like, gee, you fucking aged. And look, I'm gonna age too. I'm just not gonna age that quickly. Like I said, why would you try and be an actor when the truth of the matter is you want the power, you don't want the fame. Some people do. Like the guy that snuck up behind me with the curly hair that reminded me of my dragon's dog, my boyfriend. Like he could play Wolverine. Go ahead, dude. Have fun with that. But like I'll just take the regeneration, the anti-aging, the super strength and agility. Oh, and the community of animals. You can sit on a fucking set for fucking 18 to 24 months taking selfies in between someone knocking on your door and bringing you a can of sardines and saying that's all you get to eat for the fucking day, you fucking fatty. We just did like the first couple scenes and your gut is fucking hanging out. Like I have a huge fucking gut. Like I don't care. I'm a fucking daddy. I'm trying to fucking attract men. I mean, I don't, there are no men around here, unfortunately. But yet still, I'm trying to attract men. I'm trying to attract twinks and say, come get this. I'm not trying to get a six pack. Six pack abs are for women. Women look at that. Men want a fucking gut. Because you know what a gut means? A gut means you can afford to eat. You can afford to eat and you eat well and it shows. It shows you are nothing but sex and food. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. You date this person, you fuck this person with a gut, you're going to get sex and food. Me personally, like, that's what life is going to be. I moved to San Francisco to, to hang out with gay people. They're like, no fucking gay people it left in fucking San Francisco. San Francisco might as well just be a joke at this point. You have your Folsom Street where they say, go on, gay it up for a fucking weekend. But then anything other than that, it's just there's nothing here. I mean, granted, I'm not really going out that much, but from what I saw and what I experienced, there is nothing gay about San Francisco whatsoever. The gayest thing about San Francisco was someone in San Jose sticking their cock down my throat. Other than that, There is no gayness in San Francisco. And speaking of which, I don't know. That may have soured me on cocksucking, the great art, the great lost art of giving French lessons. But either way, I needed to process, laugh, and move forward, and realize I need a record of everything that goes on. It's just learn and adapt, learn and adapt. Like, what the fuck is going on that people are playing war games with a veteran with mutant powers? Like, you know that there's mutant powers. You knew. You've always known that there were mutant powers, that there were mutants walking around here. Telepaths, telekinetics. What do you think sports are? What do you really think that is? Do you think that's just, oh, they're really good at basketball or baseball or hockey? It's no, it's mathematics and almost impossible physics. Telekinetics. Either way, my name is Ian Leona. I hope to see you on the next podcast.